Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. We're back on the Ballysprings, guys. I am so looking forward to playing on this map again. Right, we just need to increase the time a little bit. I weren't sure how dark 6 o'clock was going to be in October, and I don't want to just leave it on 3 for now. I can't remember what it is we've got to do over on here. Let's have a look what we got sheet wise. Yeah, guys, you were very you were like, yep, let's do some certain things, let's do this, let's do that. When it comes to the productions, you guys were on about me getting the spinnery first. I couldn't think of the word then, and I'm all game for that, guys. We've just got to do one thing first, guys. We've got to get enough money in the bank to do this, to do that. Genuine question, why did my money go up? I could have sworn I had 45 grand. Why did I get an increase? Alright, give me a minute. Let me just look on the finances tab. Biogas plant income received £6,000. Okay, I didn't expect that. Yeah, because we've got silage in there. Right, let me just get rid of some of these because we don't need all these open. I'm sick of arguing with the biogas. So what we're going to do today, we're going to do something a little bit differently. We're going to nip to the biogas. We're going to bring in, we're going to try and bring in something to do today. And I'm wondering, just before I leave, I know the milk cows were getting a little bit low on food. They have no food. These have no food. Right, let me just get a hay bale in here. We don't have much hay, do we? Yeah, that is kind of today's job. We've got a lot of grass to do today, guys. Grass, hay. I suppose it doesn't really. Oh, right, give me 1 second. There we go. Nice. I logged straight in this morning. I was so late today. To anyone wondering, I know I'm recording this on Tuesday. I know you'll get this on Wednesday, guys. If anyone's wondering why I didn't stream on Monday and I kind of kept myself a bit quiet, I didn't really announce it. I do apologise for not announcing I wasn't going to go live. I basically was just feeling like death last night. Proper. I don't know. You know, I was saying in yesterday's video, oh, you know, I'm feeling a bit better, bloody blah. And then last night I just... I didn't want to put all 9,000 litres in there. I went to catch it beforehand. Yeah, again, like I say, we've got some strawberries we need to go and sell. So we'll go and sell the strawberries up at the shop. Well, I say up at the shop. Up at the... Is this not letting me... Right, I can't fast travel to this without going through the menu. Yeah, that's right. I didn't want to keep traveling into it. But yeah, we're going to decide what we're going to do. What I've thought was, at the biogas, we're having so many problems making that biogas an NPC. Every time I load back in, it gives me it back. So what I'm thinking is, if we just use the biogas as ours, and what I'm thinking here is we will just we'll look at selling one of the bunkers and get some income coming in and try and bring in a production. I'm not really sure what production we can bring in. I don't even know where I'm selling these actually. Let me just double check where I want to sell these, because there's no point getting a worse price. I think Ballysprings Inn seems to be where we always go. Strawberries 233. Yeah, Ballys. Oh no, sell everything container. Sell everything container. Right, we've got a little bit further to travel to sell these. Yeah, at this rate we're not going to get much done today, but we also do need to be looking at getting a bit of grass done today. We need hay. You know, we've got 2 grass fields. October's coming. If we need money to buy a production, we do have a little bit of silage. Now, I am trying to keep the silage for for the cows, because I do believe silage on this map is one of the base foods, which is all well and good, but I'm thinking if we can maybe sell it, we can bring in the production. We're not far off affording the spinnery now. The problem we've got with the spinnery is we don't have enough sheep to justify the spinnery. Do you know what I mean? We don't make enough wool, which is our only issue at the moment. So what do? Do we maybe look at selling something? Like I say, I want to get one. If I'm going to keep the biogas, I'm going to get rid of one of the bunkers. Sorry guys, I can't. I don't like how far away this spawn. Also, no offense, that was a full crate when it went in. Why is that no longer a full crate? Right, well that's selling, so that can carry on selling while we're here. Yeah, like I say, I'm kind of sick of messing around with the biogas, trying to make it an NPC. That was not too bad. Like I say, it would have been a lot nicer in a couple of months' time for the price of them, but in a couple of months' time they'll have all rotted. What I'm probably going to do in future as well, I know quite far into this episode I haven't done much, I'm probably going to start selling the strawberries and stuff off recording, just so that, for example, look at that distance. That is a long way to travel. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if we continue to do that, we're just going to keep wasting a lot of episode time. So maybe if I sell the strawberries, I wouldn't mind selling them directly from the greenhouse, but it is kind of one less. Although then again, if you guys aren't watching, what does it really matter? We could play that as the wife's dealing with it, maybe. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Let me know on that one. Let me know if you want to see me actually sell the greenhouse product, or if you want me just to auto sell it so we're not wasting loads and loads of time. Right, there's 3 silage bunkers in here, guys. 3. We don't need 3 silage bunkers in here. Like I say, I'm struggling to. That one's worth £66,000. That one's worth £30,000. That's going to be another £60,000 one in it. The problem is, I like that drive-through with that bunker being there, and I quite like. I tell you what. Oh, why can't we? Why can't we sell this? It's in our land. Oh, this sucks. But yeah, I could sell the biogas and bring in a smaller one. £400,000. No, let's just have a look, shall we? Yeah, I don't know where biogases are kept in the menu, by the way. There we go. I could bring in a smaller biogas for that price. No, I'm disappointed. Why can't we sell them bunkers? They're worth £66,000 each. If we can sell one of them bunkers, we can actually jump quite well on this series. There we go. Right, well, that's just completely gone out of the window. And people shouldn't be in the road. Let's see what's in the discount store today. Anything useful? Oh, I do quite like that, by the way. I do quite like that. £9,400. Lizard Logistics, multi-container, IT runner, trailers. There's one. There's one. Oh my god, that might be worth buying, guys. That is a huge container. Now, I know we don't really need anything like that at the moment, but I'm thinking for £9,000, that is really, really cheap. Really, really cheap. Yeah, we're gonna have to think about that. Yeah, that is That is a fantastic price. Say £5 for the container part. We could buy a liquid version. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. You're not going to outrun me in this. Nyam. I don't know why I do the nyam, but yeah, I do. It's like the inner child in me when I was a kid playing with my little toy cars. Yes, guys, I played with toy cars. I was an 80s child. What can I say? We played with cars. But yeah, fields are looking absolutely awesome as well. Yeah, time to do some grass work. Halfway through this episode, and we've not really done much. Nah, it's only halfway through like set recording time, but I've no. Don't want that. We could sell that little mini trailer. No, we can't sell that mini trailer. Just don't want to forget this grain. We've got plenty of grain, plenty of grass. Sheep's got plenty of food. They've got plenty of water. They've got plenty of. Yep. Our Angus can't. Wow, they're worth £691 now. Okay, and our baby cows are worth money as well. Yeah, they do need topping up. We need to get our hands on some sheep. I'm looking for it's down there. I'm looking for my Massey Ferguson. We need to get the mowers. We need hay. I don't think we're gonna mess too much with grass. I don't think. Because we do need hay for the TMR and stuff, so I think it's just going to be easy to always make hay. It's just grass is easier to keep for the sheep. Sheep and the cows in the top field, they're kind of easier to be fed grass, but it means also finding somewhere to store grass. It's hay that's used in the TMR. We can use the hay on the meat cows, as I call them, and we can use hay on the sheep and the TMR, so I think it's worth keeping that as it is. Just leave it all as hay. Okay, I did not make that corner. There we go. Yeah, quite a bit to do then, with not that much time left in today's episode, but we'll even if we just get cut and tedded or something, you know, we can always put a couple of time lapses in. We've got quite a bit I want to try and get done if we can. If we can't get it done, we can't get it done. We don't have much work to do in for the majority of this year. You know, our crops are done. There might be some contracts that we could do, like a... But I know there's hay contracts and things like that. Maybe that's what we need to do, you know, guys. Let me know about this as well in the comments below. In future, do we just change all our fields, right, and leave them as an arable crop? So we have no grass fields, but actually I think we'd have one grass field. That hill one would be a bit of a nightmare to harvest, because we could always get grass, hay and silage from contract. Instead of selling that extra silage, that extra hay, that extra grass, we could just keep the contract supply. Like I say, let me know what you think about that, because that's more of a I'm interested in doing something like that. It does mean we'd have to do quite a few hay and silage contracts a year, because obviously the more animals we get, the more we're going to need. I can tell you now, with the animal quantities our pens can take, we don't have enough grass on our farm as it stands to supply them all year. But right now it's a case of we don't need it, you know what I mean? So hence why we're growing the farm. We can always buy more grass fields. We can always do a grass contract that's next to the farm, so it's easier. And I know what I'm doing right now sucks, because I'm not really using the full width of the mowers. I'm trying to get all these bits that we missed, like that. And then I'm going to try and go up and down best I can. There we go. hopefully now. There we go. Yeah, I'd like to get new mowers, preferably something we can swath with straight away. But again, that is a lot of money. Yeah, let me know what you think we should do production wise, because I'm torn on which ones to get. You guys are like, yeah, get the dairy. That's all well and good. I'm game for getting the dairy straight away. The problem is we're not producing any milk yet, so it's a little bit out of the question at the moment. Like I say, if we do some silage contracts, we do some hay contracts, you know, we get paid for doing them. We get to keep the excess. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, let me know what you think. Like I say, we're going to talk productions for quite a while now, because it's something we need to look at getting done. It's just a case of which ones we go for first. And like you say, the spinnery is a fantastic idea. We've only got 20 sheep at the moment. If I buy the spinnery, we don't have enough sheep to keep it filled. And if we buy the dairy, we're not producing milk at the moment. Now our our meat cows are now actually worth quite a bit of money. I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we sell the Angus beef cows, and we bring in some adult milk cows. You know, dairy cows. We bring in some adults. They'll start producing milk straight away. The downside is they won't produce a lot because we're only feeding them hay. We'd have to feed them TMR, and then in order to feed them TMR, we need to go and buy a food mixer. So yeah, you know, we've got quite a lot to decide what we're gonna do. So yeah, I'm more a little bit lost with. I've got so much I can decide to do that I'm just not sure which one we should do first. It's insane. It's insane. Yeah, let me know your inputs as well. Like I say, I'm all game for getting the dairy. I'm all game for getting the sheep. But we just need to. We just need to get more sheep. But then if we get more sheep, they're going to require more feed. It's a vicious circle of what we need to do for grass work. And I don't want to make the episodes where it's just constant grass. But obviously, depending on what our animals need, depends on what we can do. I'm in a real picky situation with this. But yeah. I'm trying to just finish cutting this grass. It's taken a lot longer than I thought to cut this field. Took a lot longer than I thought. I was hoping to get both of these done today. It might be a slightly longer episode actually, because I really want to get these windrow and baled in the same episode. But we do need to ted it as well. Right, sorry, yeah, just taking a drink. Like I say, still feeling a little bit under the weather at the moment. But like I say, I was feeling better, a little bit better every day until last night. It got to about 5 PM last night, and I was just, I genuinely just started feeling like death. And you know, the wife came on where she's like, "Oh, you don't look well," and I was like, "I don't feel it." She's like, "Well, you meant to stream tonight." I'm like, you know what I mean? If I'd have sat on stream last night, I would have been so miserable. Not that streaming makes me miserable. It's just the fact that I just felt so ill last night. It was just quite a scary thought of how ill I was. I tell you what, if feeling as ill as I've been like in the last couple of months, if that's how old age is going to be, I don't want to know. You know what I mean? It's been so, just so, you know what I mean? I don't want to keep going on about it. I'm just kind of, you guys, you know, to date with like streams and stuff. Really, I can't use this front and back mower on this. It struggles with just a side mower. It's alright on the flats and things like that, but as soon as you get the slightest incline, it just struggles so badly. Let's just use the side mower for now. Right, I'm going to put this into a time-lapse, guys. We're going to get the radio on. I'm probably going to TED it and windrow it before I come back in as well. Didn't quite get as much as I wanted to do in that time lapse. We are slowly running out of time in this episode, which does always suck. I could play this game for hours, especially this map. I could literally play for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, I haven't got much time left. So I thought, well, if we come out of the time lapse there, we'll just have a little chat for like a quick minute. We'll go in another little time lapse towards the end when we do this field. You know, I just thought, trying to get as much done without like massive time lapses, I would rather break them up, which is kind of what I've just done. I am thinking, like, you know, we've got the sheep in the cow pen. I am thinking maybe of cutting them and windrowing them. Actually, we need a little bit of grass, I suppose. I could just feed these sheep grass. Why don't I maybe look at doing this sheep and cow pen off recording? All I've got to do is cut it and bale it. It's nothing major. Maybe that's what I might do that actually, just to get some grass. Grass is nothing. Grass is a bit boring. Cut and bale, cut and bale. At least like when you got to do this, you got to TED it and then windrow it up and then bale it. You make nice big hay bales. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. It's just the beginning of this episode. I had plans on the biogas of selling things at the biogas and things like that, and it just didn't work. It's yeah, it kind of let me down a little bit, to be honest. It was amazing how it I don't want to say screwed me over, but I don't understand why we own the biogas and the land on the biogas, but we can't sell the bunkers on the biogas. It just makes no sense. But yeah, I'm going to put this into another time lapse, guys. I'm probably going to leave it tedded. We'll windrow in the next one. I might cut the other grass. I might ted the other two fields, and then we'll just windrow them up, and we might just bale them all up as him. I'll figure some out. I just want to do a little bit more of recording because recording's nearly over, and I just want to play it a little bit more. Do you know what I mean? I think it's because I didn't get that stream in last night. I think that's what it is. I just want to play the game, but I don't like to play the game on something I'm not recording, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'll get this tedded, guys. go. All tedded. It's looking good. Yeah, I will do a little bit off record. I'll probably just go and cut the grass in the cow sheep pen. Probably just ted it over. And that way we can just windrow and bale in the next one. All the fields are looking lovely and green, as you can see. They're all perfect for field quality. Perfection in them all, which is fantastic for the field. Means we should get a really good yield this year, because we did kind of suck a little bit with the yield last year. But obviously it was year one of the farm. Do you know what I mean? We just taken it over. There's not much more we could have done with that one. Right, just before I end, I want to go up to the cows. Alright, well, I was coughing at the same time then, hence why my scrolling was a little bit skew-wy. Right, let me just put these back on. Oh, I tell you what, we'll visit the chickens as well. Not been here today, have we? We've got 300 litres of chickens basically. Not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, these cows are worth money again. Wow, even our male, yeah, even our what is it, cow? Oh no, yeah, look at that, double the money. So what have we got? Calf. I know this is a bit of a mess around at the moment. We've got 15 calves. Okay, if we sell them and bring in another 15, that's £5,000. We've just doubled our money. Yeah, we've still got some breeding. I'm not touching the breeding ones, even though they're worth a lot of money. This is going to make sense in the long run, guys. Let's just go back down to our dairy cows. These, yeah, these are actually worth quite a bit as well. They're not worth much. Oh, we have to pay £67 fee to transport them ones. Right, we won't do this yet then, because I want to break even on these calves. Okay, so my idea is to sell the calves. Although the problem is, if we sell the bloody calves, when do these produce? When do these produce? This is the thing. 10 months. We've got 3. Basically, if we keep them, in a couple of months' time, they'll be making milk, and there'll be, what, 30 of them, was there? You have to forgive me, yes. No, screw it. But we have made a little bit of money. We have made a little bit of money as well from selling, because that's all I'm going to do with that. I'll tell you what we will do then, guys. We will use the extra funds. It should be the equivalent of about £3,000 or £4,000, I think. No, wrong one, sorry. Let's bring in another 15 sheep then. Them 15 sheep, like you say, for the spinnery. More sheep we've got, the more wool we'll make, the sooner we can maybe get the spinnery production up and running. 1,800 litres of wool. Now, just as we're ending, what is the sell price for wool at the moment? Because we don't have the spinnery yet. It's 1,000. Oh, it's rock bottom price. It has increased a little bit, but April is the best for them. November for the eggs. So next month we will be selling the eggs, no matter how little there is. We will sell the eggs. I think we need to bring in some bees as well, to end. I was thinking of bringing bees up by the chickens. We do have a little bit of space down here. We don't want to, what is it either though. We don't want to have like vehicles too close to the bees. I'm thinking we'll just bring in these beehives or something. we could always do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm thinking we can bring in... Right, so that's just... Right, okay, that's just... Right, I might have just screwed up here. Let's put them that way, because then I can get in here with the front loader as well. There we go. So that's going to start earning us a little bit more money. Just going to smooth that off there where that was. Just going to smooth that off there. Just going to quickly give that a smooth just in case it changed the road. There you go. We've officially got some bees. And I tell you what we will do. We'll give it a little bit of... I don't really want the bees sat there. That'll do. A little bit of like texture like that. So it looks like we've walked on it a little bit. Doesn't just look like we've just abandoned it. There we go. Gravel where the pallets spawn. We can maybe put a couple more beehives in here. Right, that's what I wanted, sorry. Put a little bit of meadow grass in there because it's got some flowers in there for the bees. There you go, look. I quite like that. It kind of looks a little bit nicer. There we go, look at that. And we'll start producing some I hope that's not too far away. That's the problem. It might be too far away from that one. Range 70. Get honey at pallet location. Right, no worries. Right, I'll leave that because I can double check that while I'm cutting the sheep and the cow pen. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I say we'll be back on Ballysprings again until the weekend. And yeah, as I said, I appreciate everybody watching. If you've enjoyed the episode or you enjoy the new series on Old Spring Farm, please hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, please hit the like button. It just helps push it to more people. But for now, guys, and until the next one, I will see you all later on.